What if a momager from San Diego could teach the world that family is the most profitable product on Earth? That's the through line of Kris Jenner's life, a decades-long masterclass in turning private chaos into public capital. Kristen Mary Houghton arrived on November 5th, 1955, the eldest daughter of flight attendant Mary Jo, MJ, and entrepreneur Robert Houghton. Childhood toggled between modest apartments and brief stints of luxury whenever her mother's second husband struck oil money. That early contrast forged two lessons Kris never forgot: image is currency, and hustle beats luck. At 22, she married defense attorney Robert Kardashian, trading San Diego's surf for Beverly Hills country clubs. 4 children, Courtney, Kim, Khloe, and Rob, soon followed. Life looked idyllic until 1994, when Robert stepped into the global spotlight as part of O.J. Simpson's defense team. Kris, who had been close friends with the late Nicole Brown Simpson, witnessed how one sensational trial could eclipse every scripted show on television. The idea that raw reality could glue millions of eyes to a screen began simmering. The marriage buckled under strain, and by 1991, Kris had remarried Olympic decathlon champion Bruce Jenner, now Caitlyn. 2 more daughters, Kendall and Kylie, completed the blended brood. With 6 photogenic kids and a palate for drama, Kris sensed she was sitting on lightning in a bottle. She just needed the right conduit. That conduit arrived in 2007, when a bold cold call to radio and TV mogul Ryan Seacrest became the launchpad for keeping up with the Kardashians. The pitch was simple: "We're the modern Brady Bunch, only real." Seacrest ordered cameras, E ordered episodes, and viewers ordered popcorn. Season 1 ratings shattered network projections, turbocharged by Kim's leaked tape, a scandal Kris reframed as a family resilience arc rather than PR catastrophe. From that point forward, she styled herself the momager. Contracts flowed, and Kris took a 10% management cut from each child's revenue stream. Within 5 years, the family's collective endorsements covered everything from waist trainers to mobile games. By 2023, a Harvard Business School case study chronicled Kim's shapewear line, Skims, calling it a meteoric rise and flagging Kris's oversight as the invisible hand guiding valuation past $4 billion. Kris's business instincts never eclipsed her appetite for reinvention. When Caitlyn publicly transitioned in 2015, tabloids predicted the family brand would splinter. Instead, Kris kept film crews rolling, framed the upheaval as a chapter in empathy, and emerged with ratings intact. Every personal pivot, divorce, engagement rumor, hair makeover, was reframed as narrative currency. Critics labeled her calculating, yet philanthropy threaded quietly through the headlines. Each Thanksgiving since 2021, the Kardashian-Jenner clan has bankrolled dinner in the park, feeding thousands of unhoused Angelinos. The 2024 drive alone supplied over 5,000 hot meals, grocery gift cards, and appliance donations. Kris often skips press lines at these events, letting daughters take the Instagram glory while she signs the checks. This understated strategy extends social goodwill without diluting the glam mystique. Flash forward to February 6th, 2025. Hulu launches Season 6 of The Kardashians with an ominous museum-themed teaser flashing the line, "Boundaries are made to be broken." Kris's new power bob haircut, posted to Instagram barely 2 weeks earlier, features prominently in every frame, proof that even a hairstyle doubles as preseason marketing collateral. Behind the scenes, she's juggling more than ratings. Rumor mills whisper of a luxury skincare line fronted by Kris herself, a possible Apple TV plus docuseries dissecting the Kardashian economic engine, and tie-in product drops synced to episode arcs. Meanwhile, Kim leverages her mother's negotiation chops to ink a first-ever Nike Skims partnership, positioning the sisters as heirs to the Jordan brand model in women's sportswear. Each deal funnels an executive producer credit and a slice of equity back to Kris. Philanthropy scales in parallel. Sources close to Children's Hospital Los Angeles confirm Kris's 6-figure gifts linked to both Kyle Richards' annual fundraiser and the hospital's 2024 gala campaign. The pattern is calculated kindness, big enough to anchor local news, discreet enough to avoid reality show fatigue, and always framed as family tradition rather than self-promotion. Today, Kris Jenner's personal fortune hovers near $170 million, third highest in the clan, behind Kim and Kylie. Yet her true asset is the blueprint she authored: convert private milestones into public narratives, monetize each beat, then reinvest in the next story. When the drama slows, she cues a new chapter: a rumored wedding to longtime partner Corey Gamble, a surprise cameo at Paris Couture Week, or a hard pivot into politics via prison reform activism. Whatever direction she chooses, the cameras will be ready because she conditioned the world to expect nothing less. At 69, Kris strides into New York's Met Gala, rumored to be wearing a custom piece aligned with 2025's superfine tailoring black style theme. She'll glide past flashbulbs, daughters in tow, and every lens will fight to capture evidence of the next reinvention. Whether it's a whisper-thin waist, a new diamond on her left hand, or simply that signature side smirk hinting she's 10 moves ahead. Strip away the headlines and the takeaway is stark. Kris Jenner turned family into franchise, crisis into content, and self-reinvention into a renewable resource. She began as a San Diego teenager hustling snacks at Shannon & Company, and 50 years later, she presides over a media empire studied in MBA lecture halls. Her algorithm is ruthless but transparent. Own the narrative, scale it across platforms, and cash the checks before the world scrolls past. So, as another season of The Kardashians cues on Hulu and Skims prepares for its Nike-powered sprint into 2025, one question lingers. What's the next pivot in Kris Jenner's playbook? Based on history, it's already in motion. We just haven't watched the episode yet. Which chapter of Kris's saga shocks you most? The OJ courtroom flashpoint, the billion-dollar brand boom, or the quiet philanthropy that rarely makes the show? Drop your take below and stay tuned, because with Kris, the next headline is always one swipe away.